A brick has been thrown through the window of a hotel housing asylum seekers in Falkirk. The Cladhan Hotel has been the focus of protests in recent weeks, with pro- and anti-immigration groups clashing on its doorstep. The First Minister, John Swinney, described the attack as absolutely despicable, and one anti-racism group has condemned it as unacceptable intimidation. Well, our reporter Vanessa Taft joins us now. And Vanessa, what else do you know about this incident?
Well, this incident happened in the early hours yesterday morning. Now, it was an isolated attack, but a brick was thrown through the ground floor window of this hotel, which is housing people who are waiting to learn whether they've been granted asylum. Now, this hotel here in Falkirk behind me is the epicentre of what's become a toxic and very heated debate about immigration in Scotland. Now, there have been multiple protests within the last few months outside this hotel. Many have been from anti-immigration groups and people who are angry that people are living here as well. Now, Police Scotland say they're investigating the incident and their inquiries are ongoing. But the First Minister, John Swinney, has said this attack is despicable. And he said that what's happened here has made him feel appalled that people would be treated like this in Scotland. Now, that's a sentiment that's also been echoed by campaign groups locally here as well.
Generally, this is a very inclusive place with lots of different community groups, faith groups, groups for marginalised communities that all come together and show that this is an inclusive and diverse place. Anti-immigration sentiment isn't new, but the scale of it and the latest demonstrations certainly are, and I don't think it represents Falkirk at all.
So today, Vanessa, there's been increased political attention to this issue.
Yes, well, it's been a hot political topic, and not just since the protests that we've seen here in Falkirk, but since both Holyrood and Westminster governments have gone back after the political recess. Now, just within the last few hours, MSPs at the Scottish Parliament have been debating the cost of housing asylum seekers, and that all comes after Glasgow City Council said that for them, it's not financially sustainable.
It is unfair and wrong that we are still spending millions of pounds every day providing hotels to asylum seekers and illegal immigrants.
You need to
the communities I understand want action. The communities I speak with, want action from their governments. They understand that Britain should be a place to live, to work, to flourish, to put down roots, but not a hotel for those who have entered the country illegally.
Scotland has a long history of being a welcoming nation where refugees have been able to rebuild their lives. Successive generations of refugee communities have contributed to Scotland, to our economy and our society. We shouldn't now turn our backs on those who need our protection in response to those who do seek to cause division and fuel tensions.
The Falkirk Council say they don't have anything to do with asylum seekers being housed here. They say that responsibility lies with the Home Office. Now, the Home Office are saying that they have a zero-tolerance approach for violence. But honestly, this isn't an issue that's dying down anytime soon, as there are further protests planned here next weekend.
Vanessa in Falkirk, thank you.